So I have now lived in Dubai for 7 weeks, and I want to do a recap and a bit of a review as to my experiences now being 7 weeks in to the transition. Now, the reality is, off the back of coming from London, this has been a truly life-changing experience for me. And the only question I've ever asked myself is actually, why didn't I do it sooner versus any consideration of going back to the UK? Now, there's a number of different reasons behind that, but I want to do my best to make this video as fair and balanced and equitable as I possibly can. So I'll start off with the bits that have continued to be fantastic and I've really enjoyed, and then I'll also work to create some balance of some other things that, I have to be considerate of as well. So in terms of what I feel has been fantastic, it continues to be the network. Each week, I am just meeting truly incredible entrepreneurs, people that are building insane businesses, people that are doing some truly transformative things in the world. And it really feels like I've not been anywhere else in the world where there's such a hotbed and such a concentration of talent and people that are really on some kind of mission, right? Looking to prove something in the world, looking to change the world in some fashion, just looking to do something incredible. And so when I'm having a breakfast conversation, a lunch or a dinner, each one of them just feels special because I'm learning and I'm also able to contribute. And I feel like for the first time really around a concentrated group of like-minded people. And there's something that's really, really special about that and just wouldn't trade that for the world. The other part is the impact that the sunshine, the daily sunshine, has had on my mood, the way that I feel every day. I didn't quite appreciate to what extent just having that vitamin D every day would just transform, as I say, my energy, my fuel, the way that I feel. I wake up every day, I just have so much more energy. And then that's helping to be more focused. And then that's helping with productivity. And so the knock-on effect of being able to be in such a great climate every single day with consistency, that has made a massive, massive difference. The other component is really when you just combine this safety aspect and what that's meant in terms of the way that people can think and act and operate. I know I can look after myself, right? I've never walked around any country with any form of fear or concern or threat. I've do a lot of training and I'm in a position where that's never a concern. But you're in a country where people don't have to think about what watch they wear or what clothes they wear or what items they choose to take out with them, because they just know that they're safe. And so there's something about that, because you can see that people feel that they can really be their authentic selves. Whereas, having spent a lot of time in London and a lot of different parts of the world, people are always a lot more cautious, right? And rightfully so. They're more mindful about when they're stepping out, what they're doing. What are they wearing? Are they potentially a threat? Are they at risk? And that can then affect the way people can trust and the way people lean into conversations. So I've just seen people seem to be a little bit more fluid and like they're able to be themselves. And that feeds me into actually your ability to build a network here. People are a lot more open to conversation, right? They're not kind of head down, tunnel vision, not willing and not open to talk. That's certainly been my experience so far. Building a network has been very fluid here, actually. Meeting people, being able to, build out that network. It's been super, super fluid. And so I continue to be amazed about being here. I'm a huge, huge advocate of the region. I think it's just truly, truly fantastic. Now, if I'm to work to create some balance here, one of the, I guess, risks about being here I've found is that it can make you lazy. It can quite easily actually make you get a little bit too comfortable resting on your laurels. And so, me growing up, I didn't necessarily grow into privilege. And, my mother raised me to be respectful, to be grateful, to have some humility. And, I live in a complex where almost anything I do, I don't have to do, right? From taking out the rubbish to, if I go to the shop, a butler can come and collect my shopping and bring it back for me. I mean, there's almost nothing that I need to do that is in any way erroneous to my daily routine. But for me, I had to really nip some of that type of stuff in the bud, because I said, look, I want to make sure I'm still taking out my rubbish. I want to make sure that, I'm still cleaning up and, maintaining some of that just kind of discipline and that humility from when I was younger. And there's really a balance here, right? Because you grow up and you want to create better for yourself. So at the same time, sometimes I do have, my shopping collected while I'm at the shop, and I do have regular cleaning because I had that in London. Anyway, and I do take advantage of some of the privilege that I'm able to have here because, of course, you want to improve your life. The whole point here is not to kind of advance your life, but then keep yourself held back. So absolutely, I take advantage of these things, but there's moments where I say, no, let me take my rubbish out or do these things for myself, just to make sure I always have that connected tissue to the world that I've come from, because I say that you should never feel above your station in life. You should never feel that you're not willing to do some of the things that it took to put me in a position where I have this view out my window. So I make sure that I strike that balance as well. The only other thing is that I've had one or two occasions of running into people that I would say that are just super entitled, right? So I've had two occasions where I was at the front of the queue in the local supermarket and people went in front of me. And let's say I had to nip those situations in the bud very, very quickly. But it's only happened twice, and I've been here for 7 weeks and I've been to the supermarket countless times, right? And so, look, these things can happen. But the way that is in one of those two cases, the person responded showed me a lot of entitlement. And so I think, look, from time to time, because of the level of wealth, you probably can run into people that have a mindset that's a little bit backwards in that sense. But like I say, it's happened twice out of countless amount of time. So it's not something that I would deem to be a continual or an ongoing challenge. But, I'm trying to create some form of balance here and not just make it all one-way traffic. Overall, what I would say is, this has by far been the best decision of my life. I continue to just be amazed and blown away by the fact that I wake up to this every day, and I have to pinch myself sometimes to say, I can't believe it's real. But it really is. And so if I can be helpful to anyone who's considering the move, don't hesitate to drop me a message on my LinkedIn. Just type in Alex Alleyne, connect with me, drop me a message, or you can send me an email, contact@alexalleyne.com, and I'll be happy to share more about my experiences up until this point. Hope this video has been helpful in some way. If it has, do like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.